Hey guys, how's it going? Paul here, Razorback Popper Guy. Hope everybody had a fun and safe New Year. I am just getting back in the swing of this. We're gonna start doing some more videos. I have been absent for a little while because I've been in the woods most of my free time. Been deer hunting since mid-October, I guess, when muzzleload season started, and I've been neglecting the pipe smoking stuff. So we're going to be right back in the saddle on that right now. Do something I hadn't done before. Everybody gives their top 10 favorites of the year, so why not? I guess I'll go ahead and do that too. I'll give a rundown of some tobaccos that I have really enjoyed in 2016. I am smoking today my Savinelli Bing's favorite. It's a rusticated, pretty narrow bowled pipe that I haven't had very long, and I really enjoyed. It smoked pretty good. In it, I am smoking one of these 10, so we'll see what that is in just a second. Now, before I start, I haven't been smoking a pipe that long. I've only been at this about 2 years or so about 2, maybe 2.5. But so some of these blends will be stuff that's really familiar to everybody, and not necessarily something you see on a lot of top 10 lists, because it's just stuff that I've tried in the last year. First up, we will do, this is my favorite burley blend. In fact, one of the only burley blends that I like, and that is Orlok Dark Strong Kentucky. Great tobacco. It starts out, it's got like this maple syrup sweetness to it when you first start. About halfway through the bowl, that dies down a little bit, and you just get the burley taste. But it's unique because, like I said, I don't generally enjoy burleys. That one and Peterson Irish Flake are about the only two that I care for at all. I'll mention one more burley at the end of this video. At the end, we'll talk about a couple of tobaccos that I didn't like, a couple that have a lot of hype and I didn't really care for. Next on the list, and by the way, this is not in order. I don't think I've said that already. This is not in 10, 9, 8 order. This is just 10 tobaccos that I enjoyed. So, the next one, Dunhill Elizabethan. If you enjoy vapors, if you enjoy Virginia Perique blends, that is a good one. It's a really good one. Let's see. Next, we'll do another vapor, another Virginia Perique blend, also by Dunhill, and that's Navy Rolls. Now, some of these, I don't know when they changed this 10. Some of the 10 say Dunhill Deluxe Navy Rolls, and some of this one I got just said Navy Rolls. So it's the same tobacco. I don't know why they changed the labeling of it, but that is a really good Virginia Perique blend. Now this one, it's very similar to a Scudo. Matter of fact, if you looked at the coins, I don't know that you'd be able to tell the difference. A lot of people say when they smoke the tobacco, they can tell a difference. Now, my palate is not as refined as a lot of you guys, so I can't. So a Scudo, Deluxe Navy Rolls, both phenomenal. Matter of fact, I want to get a few 10s of this to put back, because I would imagine that it ages splendidly. So next, we will do another Dunhill blend, an English this time, Nightcap. It's a popular tobacco. If you've watched many YouTube videos, if you're new to it and you've watched many YouTube videos on it, I know you've seen Nightcap pop up. It's awesome. It is. It's not really a traditional English because it's got Perique added. It's a really heavy tobacco. It's aptly named when they call it Nightcap, because when you smoke a bowl of Nightcap, you're generally, or at least I am, I'm done. I don't want anything else that day. So it is definitely good for a Nightcap. Next up is the last Dunhill blend. I had 4 Dunhills in these 10. But the next one is a Dunhill blend as well. I enjoy very much Virginias, straight Virginias and Virginia Periques. But this one I got, and I was a little leery of it because they said that it had a topping added. and I'm not really big on topped, cased. All tobaccos have some kind of topping, just about all of them have some kind of added flavor, whether it's just sugar water or something to preserve it. So they all have something. But this one had like some top note added that they say. Now, I can tell it's got a little sweetness to it, but don't think this is an aromatic. It's not something you're going to taste a bunch of goopy chemical flavor. This is a excellent Virginia. And I believe, see, it doesn't say on the tin, I believe it has a little bit of Orientals as well. So you get that sour, a little sweet sour. It is phenomenal. And it is Dunhill Ready Rub. I said they weren't in any order. If I were going to put them in an order, this one would be close to the top for me. This is one, matter of fact, I'm out, and I have some more on the way. I'll hopefully get a delivery this week with some more Ready Rubbed in it. So, excellent Virginia. Next up, and this is what I have in my pipe now, actually. This is what we're smoking right now, and it is McClellan's Balkan Blue. Excellent, excellent Balkan blend. It's pretty Oriental forward. It's got Orientals, Virginias, healthy dose of Latakia. Phenomenal. Now, this used to be called Blue Mountain, but they changed the name to Balkan Blue. If I'm not mistaken, it was some copyright issue. They had, I think they got sued or something and had to change the name. Phenomenal. I'll always have some of that close by. The next blend is also a Oriental forward English. Now this one has a lot of hype around it, and I just tried it for the first time this year. Everybody on here is familiar with it. Everybody's heard of it. Some people feel it's overrated. I don't. I think it lives up to the hype. And of course, the one I'm talking about is Esoterica's Penzance. Just really good. I mean, when you light it, it tastes. I don't even know how to explain it. It tastes aged. You can tell that it's just. Oh, it's good. It's awesome. But I know a lot of people have tried it and thought that it was a little overhyped, and that does happen from time to time. You hear so much about something, and I was worried about it. I was like, man, am I going to like this? Is it going to be overhyped? Because I tried Balkan Sobrani, which is another really hype blend, and I didn't think it was bad, but I certainly didn't think it lived up to the hype. Penzance, I do think it lives up to the hype. Just my opinion. The last three on this list are all Samuel Gawith blends. Two of them will be ones that you've heard of a lot, and the third one I hadn't heard too many people talk about, so we'll see how it goes. Full Virginia Flake. It's a staple. It's my favorite Virginia. I mean, it's just a real dark Virginia. It's not that hay-like. A lot of Virginias you smoke have a like a fresh cut hay or fresh cut grass. Not this one. This is a darker Virginia. It's sweet. It's awesome. It's really good. Now these Gawith Flakes, if you haven't smoked many of them, they take a little more prep work. They look like big thick slabs of beef jerky when you take them out of the tin. And they're always really moist. So they take quite a bit of drying time. Matter of fact, one thing about St. James, about Full Virginia, I said St. James. That's going to be the next one on the list. One thing about these Gawith Flakes, you crack a tin, you don't have to jar it up generally, because 3 or 4 months later, it's still going to be smokable. They come so moist, and they're thick and moist, and they don't dry out that easy. Now the next one, I already gave it away. St. James Flake may be my favorite tobacco, period. I mean, it is phenomenal. It's got Perique added. I think it's the same Virginia that they use in Full Virginia Flake. So if you wonder what Perique tastes like, smoke Full Virginia Flake, smoke St. James Flake. The difference, that's what Perique tastes like. It's pretty heavy on the Perique too. but it's phenomenal. It's really good. So the last one is a Galwith blend as well, like I said, and I hadn't heard that many people talk about it, but it's definitely, I mean, it's in this yearly list, but it's my top 5 of tobaccos that I enjoy. I always have some, and that's Samuel Galwith Navy Flake. Now, it is not a traditional Navy Flake. Most Navy Flakes are Virginia Periques, they're vapors, and they have a little bit of rum added. The Galwith Navy, on the other hand, is a Virginia Latakia mixture. No Perique, just Virginia and Latakia. And it does have the rum topping. It is not an overpowering topping. It's just some puffs you can taste it and some you can't. But it is a really, really good blend. That rounds out the top 10. I told you I was going to mention a couple that I tried that I wasn't impressed with. And both of them are well loved. Both of them, most of you are going to disagree with me on them. But taste is a subjective thing. So what I love, you may hate, and vice versa. Neither one of us are wrong. So the first one is, I heard all this hype on Seattle Pipe Club's Mississippi River. So I ordered a 10 of it thinking it was just going to be the next big thing. And guys, I just can't taste anything with it. I mean, I can't pick out hardly any flavors. I mean, I hear about how complex it is and how tasty it is, and light on the Latakia, and you know, and it is light on the Latakia. Hell, it was light on all kind of flavor to me. So I've got a buddy at work that likes it. I think I'm gonna take him the rest of the 10. But didn't like it. Won't order anymore. Been wanting to try the plum pudding by Seattle Pipe Club, and I'm kind of nervous since I tried that Mississippi River and didn't like it. The other one, when I was talking about the Burleys, I said I was going to mention a Burley, and everybody likes this one. Now I'm going to leave this one in the jar 6-8 months and go back and try it again, because everybody just talks about it like it's the next big thing, and heck, I respect that. Everybody likes different things, but Solani Aged Burley Flake is one that just about everybody loves. It's their favorite Burley, and again, it just tastes like Burley to me, just like any other Burley. So, like I said, I know those get a lot of attention. They're not for me, but that's my top 10, guys. And like I said, hunting season's about over. We got one more weekend, so I will be back to making some pipe smoking videos in the near future. So, like I said, guys, hope everybody had a happy new year. We'll talk to you again sooner this time than it was last time. Till next time, guys, go forth and do good.